What's going on, everyone? It is your brother Jamon. This is the Madden Move with 32 Online Franchise League, where I am the operator and commissioner. We are midway through the season. We're back again with a new coach interview. Today, I will be speaking with the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Before we get started with that, though, I just wanted to take a quick review of this team's current stats, what they have going on, what I like about this team, and then we'll head on into the questions. So looking at the screen here, you see Baker Mayfield, 1,800 yards in the season so far. You're sitting at a 68% completion rate, 14 touchdowns to 13 interceptions. Nothing great in that aspect. Yards per game, we're sitting at 227. He's only taken 9 sacks, a longest completion of 61 yards, 68% completion. We can live with that. We want to see this touchdown to interception ratio differ. We want to see more touchdowns than those interceptions. We're looking pretty even right now, so that's something I believe that they can clean up on this offense. But the key to the offense so far is rookie sensation Jalen Wright. If you take a look, 105 attempts, 884 yards. He's averaging 8.4 yards per carry, 11 touchdowns, only 1 fumble, and that's good considering all of the carries that he's seen on a game-to-game basis. 27 broken tackles and a long run of 77 yards. So being a rookie running back, this is something very inspiring for the offense. Taking a look at the receiving guys, and this is something I'm particularly impressed with about this offense, is that you see multiple guys, 6 guys to be exact, in double-digit receptions. So you see the tight ends getting some love, you have a variety of running backs getting touches, and then you have a trifecta of receivers. They have a decent amount of touchdowns spread out amongst them, so that shows that Baker is slinging it to multiple guys, man, finding the open reads, and that's what I'm most impressed with there. Taking a look at the defense, you have veteran Lavonte David sitting at 4 interceptions. This guy is an absolute menace, and we've shown some highlights where he stood out in previous games. But we have to take a look at the sack leader, Kalijah Kancey. And you see he has 6.5 sacks on the season so far, 13 tackles for loss. This is great for a one-year guy, man. Older defense, but once you have young players like this standing up and making plays, that's something you have to be happy with. And we just also wanted to touch base on the interception leaders. You have Jamel Dean there sitting at 7, then Lavonte coming in second with 4. And just taking a look at forced fumbles, because that's something else that we could take home. Lavonte David leads with the forced fumbles there, man. So these guys are getting it done in different aspects of the game. Their defense is making plays. They have the mixture of veterans and young guys stepping up, really making big plays. But that's the overview of this team's current stats mid-season. So let's dive into some questions to see what Coach Dimitri has to say about his team. Coach Dimitri, man, first and foremost, thank you for taking the time to do this interview today, man. I really do appreciate it. So we're taking a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I dished out some of their stats on how you guys are performing so far in this season. We're taking a look at the division here, the NFC South. You see your Tampa Bay Buccaneers sitting at first at 5-3. The Panthers are a close notch to being right there, tied with you at 5-3. Then you have the Falcons 2-6, and the Saints 1-7. So tell me your mindset on how you plan to stay at that number 1 spot to complete this season.
Hey, what's up, fellas? This is Coach Dimitri here. I want to give a shout out to Jamon for giving me the opportunity to come here and give my take on my team in the league. So first things first, we're sitting first in our division. We're at 6-3 now. Nick Winters is right behind me. I believe he might be 6-3 or 5-3. And as for the Falcons and Saints, sorry, fellas, you're not in the running this year to even own this division. No hate or anything, but, that's what it is. The next couple games are going to be tough. I have Dwayne next, so, I just have to stay composed. I have to keep to my running and my passing game. Baker Mayfield is doing some work. I think he knows this is his last year because we are looking for our replacement QB. The boy's 29 years old, and I don't think he's going to lead this franchise into the future. But as of keeping ahead of the division, I just got to make sure the next couple games we play, I capitalize on, and when I play Nick, I got to just beat him, because as of right now, I am 3-0 in our division games, but that can change. Nick is a very tough user, so we're going to have to see how that goes when we play him. I've been doing some scouting. I know what he does. I know what he doesn't do, so we'll see how we do right there.
Yes, sir. And you guys had a strong performance here against a good Chiefs team this week. A dominant win, 45-7. You see Baker Mayfield, 158 rating, 308 yards, 4 passing touchdowns. But you also relied on the run game heavy, 31 carries, 71 rush yards, only a 2.3 average. He did get 2 touchdowns though, but those amount of runs really open up the pass game. And you can see the rookie tight end here, Devin Culp, was that guy. 125 yards. Mike Evans came through with 3 touchdowns himself. An impressive win overall from the defense. You see Kancey did rack up a sack. Levante David does have an interception himself. We're taking a look at next week, though. You guys have a home game, and 49ers are coming to town, man. Give me your mindset on how you want to approach this game. We know that the 49ers are run heavy, and they bring a lot of pressure to the quarterback. What's your mindset heading into this game?
So yeah, last game against the Chiefs was definitely strong, showing what our offense can do and what it can be. Like I said before, Baker Mayfield, he's definitely showing up right now, because I don't think he knows, but we know that he's just not going to be the quarterback of the future. But as for Wright, we were kind of baiting Prince with him. We definitely ran 31 times, and Prince just, nothing against him, he just fell for it, and that just led to Baker just slinging it. Evans had 3 touchdowns. Culp, he's our rookie tight end, really low overall, but he's been showing up all year, which, hey, he's doing big things for us. But as for next game, well, it's Dwayne. He's a really run-heavy type of guy, and everyone knows that, but it's kind of hard to stop him at times. I've been looking at his games. I've been checking out his stats and stuff, and it seems this year with the 49ers, they're not producing as I believe he would like them, so we're going to try to expose him on that. If you're going to watch this, Dwayne, we're going to try to bait you. So, either throwing or running, we're going to try our best, man. It'll definitely be a dogfight. I know Dwayne is good, so let's just hope that, Wright can get off on the right foot. And we'll go from there and see if we can beat him.
All right, bro, man. Once again, I appreciate you for taking the time to do this interview today. To wrap this up, I wanted to speak about 2 players just to get your mindset on them. Number 1 being the rookie running back, Jalen Wright. 105 attempts, 884 yards, 11 touchdowns. This is a key player for your offense. What about Wright makes him a special player? And next, I wanted to speak about your defensive side of things, because if you're taking a look at Kalijah Kancey, 13 tackles for loss, 6.5 sacks. This is another guy I want to get your mindset on, man. Being a young player surrounded by vets, what makes Kancey special?
Yeah, as for our starting players, our star players, Wright has just been phenomenal. The guy has 955 yards, 13 touchdowns. He has over 500 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns receiving, and he's the back of the future. The guy is just producing. He's definitely happy to be a Buccaneer. He's happy to, have the opportunity to start, and he's been showing it. Kancey, that boy is just, he's nice. I believe he's 3rd in sacks. He's 3rd with 21 tackle for losses. He is just a monster. He has shown his potential to be the starting right end for our franchise. He does have some help. He has a lot of older guys on the team. We got rid of Vita Vea because, we want to rebuild. We didn't want to just keep paying someone that was not going to produce for us. We got a pick out of it, which we're hoping we're going to get a middle linebacker out of the draft, because, David is not getting re-signed this year. So we need to build the future, and it's definitely starting with those 2 guys, and hopefully we can get ourselves a quarterback in the draft, and we can go from there and see if we can make a dynasty.
All right, guys, that is the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, head coach Demitri. Brother, we appreciate your contribution to the league. Thank you for taking the time to do this interview. You see his mindset as he's forming this team to become a dynasty. It starts with success as those key players shine on a game-to-game basis. I have more coach interviews on the way, as well as new league updates as the season progresses. Don't forget to show a little support to the channel, man. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, comment, let me know how you're feeling. Always choose love, fellas. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
95 chains, I'm a ball out Tom Brady.